live from the Texas Cheerlicker Studios. It's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Happy December. Happy December. It feels like riding the bike.
Man, I haven't seen you since
Monday.
November.
Jose, how many times did you grasturbate in the month of November?
I didn't count, but I am this month.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's right. We're supposed to start, right?
Yeah.
21 gun salute.
Yeah.
There's
We're
no
supposed to
way.
start this month.
There's no way I get to 21.
My count's at 0 right now.
Give me a few hours.
Rudy read in National Digest that the average man to attain proper health needs to release himself.
This was a Harvard study, by the way.
Yes.
Who are we to argue with Harvard?
Right, not World Digest. Harvard.
Yeah.
Oh.
They did 30,000 men, and they said the best way to keep prostate cancer away,
Clean the pipes.
you need to bust 21 times a month.
No matter how it busts, just get it. Just have it bust. Whether it's self-induced,
Self-inflicted.
whether you have to use other people. 21 times. Okay. Well, it's day one, so here we go. Welcome. It is the final month of the sweet year of our Lord and Savior. Merry 2K and 25. Hello, it's in the building. Did we all have a good time? It feels like we haven't hardly done any shows because we haven't.
We only missed Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, y'all did
That ain't
good.
a lot.
I'm proud of y'all.
We only missed Thursday and Friday.
Y'all did Tuesday and Wednesday without me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we only missed compared to most of these
All right.
slacks.
Yeah.
Some people save up all their vacation time. They earned it toward the end of the year. But no, we only missed 2 shows, bro.
So by my
We
count,
good.
it is show 454 of In the Building from the Texas Cheerlicker Studios. Here at Pub Sports Radio in San Antonio, Texas, where the audio disseminator is Jose Bouquet. Chat's already blown up. I appreciate that. If you'd like to jump in there and chat, donate via the Super Chat. You can also buy us coffees if you want to donate to our cause as we all need Christmas money. We all need money for our babies. So if you want to help the Rudy and Taylor, because we got 5 kids between us. You want to help our
No,
Christmas
6
fund?
if you count
Oh, my
Molly.
God,
Yeah,
6.
come on, dude.
If we count who?
No, we got 7 kids, bro.
Yeah,
You
7.
got 4, I got 3.
Oh, yeah, I think.
8.
What did I say, 5?
If you count Molly, it's 8.
4, 5, 6,
come
7,
on.
8. Oh, my God,
She's
you do
right
have 8.
here.
Oh, my bad. We have 8. Okay, good. We have 8.
You Gen Zers and
I've
your
already
damn
forgotten how
dogs.
many kids I have. But it's Christmas season. So if you would like to donate to us and keep our show rolling into the coming new year, please feel free to do so via the Super Chat. We have a members-only show today coming down, so we're coming back to work today with a vengeance, with multiple shows. If you're not a member, you're going to miss out on an explosive edition of the members-only show that we'll do after this particular program we're doing right here. So thank you once again to our partners, Pub Sports Radio, Anthem TV, the apps. You can find them easy. Appreciate that very much. It's good to be home, man. It is very good to be home, and I bring gifts.
Is it good to be home?
Yeah, it's great to be home. Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. I love it.
Yeah, okay,
I
I
had a
was
great
gonna say.
time. But I like my normalcy, man. You
Yeah.
know, I like my own bed.
Mike, I take you for a 3-day guy. I think about 72 hours, you start wanting your own bed, your own remote.
Yeah.
I give you 72 hours before. You could be in paradise. In 72 hours, you're like, I want my bed, baby.
Yeah. Now, if you brought my bed to paradise, I could do it. You know, I love Texas. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I've always said, it's like people's like, you're so attached to Texas. Well, that's where I grew up, man. You know, you get indoctrinated as a young kid on you live in the best.
You
state
see
there
these
is.
guys like Rudy Fernandez, who could have had a great career here in the pros. He
Mhm.
just loved Spain.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like some of
Yeah.
these guys you just like being home.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Giannis
Yeah.
Antetokounmpo already said he's not going to finish.
Nikola
his career in
Jokic
the
didn't want to
NBA.
go to a parade.
No, Nikola Jokic don't want to go to the games now.
So some of us like home.
Right, and that's the way it goes. And it's not even the state; it's the people. This is where my family is. You know,
That too.
people are like, oh, you love Texas so much. Like I said, when you're grown in this state, when you're from here, you are taught, call it brainwashed if you will, from an early age that Texas is king. You are ordained. You're blessed by God to be a Texan. You know
Sure,
what I mean?
sure.
And I took that with me to heart for most of my life, but I've thankfully been able to go out and see a lot of the world. And while there's other places that have a lot of really cool things, there's still nothing like coming home.
Nothing
And
like
getting into my bed and getting back around my people in my routine, being here in this beer joint where we do this show, I'm thankful that we have a show that continues to last.
No shit, right? It could have been done.
Yeah.
But I
Love
cut
my
you off.
city.
You got gifts.
I do. So what do I have here? No particular order. I have. This was purchased. This is for you, sir.
Oh.
From the Knicks Pro Shop inside
Oh.
Madison Square Garden,
That
the
is
mecca
fire.
of basketball.
That is fire.
I'm glad you didn't give me that.
Where
That is fire.
Michael Jordan, whenever he returned to play in New York, always
is
had his
fire.
best games. Kobe Bryant was the same. There you
So,
go.
thank
I
you,
got
brother.
Pick that up. So we did not go to the game because the
That's
minimum ticket was
$10,000,
$300.
yeah.
But I did go into the arena.
No, so you can go in and like
You
sightsee it.
You can go into the front part.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in. They have a really cool gift shop. I wanted to get you something that said Madison Square
That's
Garden.
fire.
Everything they had said Knicks, but that's the one
I
thing
don't
that
care about
I
that.
just wanted
That's
something
Buki.
that said MSG.
I don't care about the Knicks logo on the side.
I know that. I know you don't care.
No.
But I wanted to get something that represented Mecca. There is the picture right there. It's so amazing. And New York's so incredible. Most of y'all have probably already gone at least
Does
once.
it smell like beer? What does it smell like?
Madison Square Garden? It smells like rich people.
It does.
It's got a great smell.
Yeah.
And it's tucked right in the middle of Midtown Manhattan.
How do they make that work?
Right on 34th Street. Explain to me how they make anything about New York work. It is
They go-
unbelievable.
New York is vertical. The one time I went, I was like, they use every inch of square footage
Yes.
possible. These buildings, if they blow too hard, they're going to tap each other on the ass.
What they're able to do is just, I've never been to Tokyo. Nina's been to Tokyo.
Never been.
I've been to London.
Nice.
What they do in New York City just blows my mind every time I go. And I've been 10 times,
Yeah.
but it never ceases to amaze me. It is so massive. There's so much. Literally, there's a whole new world on every street. You jump on the subway and you could get off at the very next stop and you open up to a whole new world.
Yeah.
And there's 20,000 worlds in that city.
Yeah.
It's just, everything's cool. I just love going there. It was cold, but had a really good time. So
The
I wanted
Gen
to
Z
get
in-
you something
yeah.
from
Thank
Mecca.
you, brother.
Yes,
The
sir.
Gen Z in me, I ain't gonna lie, because I'm a
Yeah.
country boy.
Uh-huh.
I'm a Texas boy.
Yeah.
I had a little Gen Z in me. I was a tad bit overstimulated in New York.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
You have to get your bearings.
yeah.
Yeah. You have to take time out.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. This ain't my life. You know, it was dope and it was beautiful and I loved it, but I was like,
right.
this is a lot. Like Times Square is right there and it's like these lights blinking in your face and
Right.
all 10,000 people. When there's 10,000 people walking at me, I'm at King Williams or Niosa and I only have to deal with it one day. I don't know if I could do that every day.
The flow is so good, though, because the subway system's great. The train system's amazing. And if you just have a decent idea of what direction you're going, you can pick it up.
Yeah, for sure.
And we had Nina's son who lives in New York.
He knows the lay of the land now.
That kid, he led us everywhere. I feel like the grandpa just being led, but it was great because we went to some places I've never been.
Nice.
And but
What'd you
I
get,
did
Book?
take time from my boys. Here you go, dude. This is yours.
Wow.
I hope it fits. It's large. That's for you, buddy.
What is it? Show me. It looks, I see Celtic green.
Oh, look at this.
That is a Jets golf pullover.
Oh,
It is.
nice.
Thank you.
You're
Oh,
welcome,
nice.
sir. That is for you.
When's the last time a male got you something, Buki?
Long time.
Exactly. That's what we do here. We're
Oh,
always
thank you.
thinking about your ass. I don't know why,
Right.
but we are.
I'm memorable.
Here, hold it up and show the people.
Yeah.
Show them what I got.
That's a nice
Not
pullover
that,
there,
man.
buddy.
It's nice. It's for like on a windy day. It's not made for the
It
Super
smells
I'll
like
wear it now.
it smells
Cool.
like 3 and 10.
Wow.
I flew
Winners
so,
this week.
So we flew in. So technically, Nina's son lives in New Jersey, right on the other side of the Hudson in Hoboken, and so we flew into Newark,
Yeah.
and we flew right over MetLife Stadium, where
Beautiful.
the Giants are. What's their record? 3 and something.
Something.
And the Jets are
3 and something.
Victor's this week. Victor's this week there.
Who'd they beat?
Some bad losing football in that ballpark.
Yeah.
We flew over.
The mighty, mighty Falcons.
Yeah, they
That's
did
right.
beat Atlanta, though, on Sunday
Atlanta's
morning as we
terrible.
were flying home. And wound up staying an extra day, too. So
You did?
we were supposed to come home Saturday morning.
You said F it?
We said, F it.
Give me some for
we
that.
paid the
Give
fee
me
and
some for
decided to
that.
come home on
Give me.
Sunday
I love
morning.
that shit.
It's funny. Ruben's in here. Where's the pics of the rats? Ruben, I spent 6 days in that area and didn't see one rat. Not one.
Do they still put the trash on the road
Not
with no
one.
cans, or do they have cans?
No, it's
now?
all in cans.
Okay.
It has to be. They'll fine you.
Okay, now okay.
Absolutely. You have to be. And I lived. I survived. A city with a socialist mayor.
That you would think, and Four Paws is right. You would think New York's on fire because he got elected, but Mike went and
Is
it
that
was
what
fine.
Four Paws said?
Yeah, he was like, you would think, listen to the news, you would think New York's on fire. It's not.
Don't get me wrong. I love Texas. I love San Antonio. I love Fort Worth. This is my home. 99% chance I'll be buried in the great state of Texas.
Me too.
New York City is the best city on the planet. You just can't. I mean, again, and I've never lived there. I'm not sure I could live there.
No, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
It's incredible. Every time I've been, and I've been 10 times, it's 10 different whole new experiences.
Awesome.
It's so badass. So you got a couple of photos. I brought a couple more pictures.
Yeah,
you already showed
pics.
MSG. What do we got here? Look at this, Rudy. Look at this opulence.
That's the Louis Vuitton
That is the
store.
Louis Vuitton store.
That is awesome.
It's 5 stories high.
That's
the
awesome.
entire thing are literally Louis Vuitton suitcases stacked on top of each
I
other.
love it.
Where's the door?
Great question. It's there. You have to find it. If you don't want to look like a dumbass.
Yeah, you just follow people.
It's incredible. Now I can't afford anything in there.
Me neither.
But it's just in the middle.
But you can
of
walk
this-
down the
can
street
you
to
imagine
Chinatown
just
and get one.
Well, you can get a Louis Guedon in Chinatown. If you get the real ones in Chinatown, they're more than likely hot. You got to be
Yeah.
careful you don't get raided. No, but that right there, just to have that in the middle of a city, all of a sudden you look and there's this massive suitcases, and it's the Louis Vuitton store. That's where Victor Wembanyama shops when he's in town.
Yeah, he
to play
does.
to play
Yeah,
the
he's as
games.
tall as the second bag.
Well,
so.
he goes. Actually, he's an ambassador, so he walks in and says, "I need all of this
Oh yeah,
in 7'5".
Absolutely. So, and then here's one more. We'll get on with the show.
Great picture.
This is 95 stories in the air.
See, I don't like
No
that.
thanks.
How many stories is the tower here in San Antonio?
Stop
Like
it.
28. What's our tower here in town?
You could put two towers in that building.
The
You were in.
the World Trade Tower we got here, whatever. The World Fair Tower. What is that damn thing? 30? Is it 30?
Maybe.
59.
59? Did you look that up?
Yes.
Okay, so that building that Nina's standing in there is twice as tall
God,
as the Tower of the Americas.
that's an amazing thought.
That is in the Vanderbilt
great
Warren
shot.
building. And I did not know that I had acrophobia,
What's that mean?
fear of heights,
Oh, I definitely do.
until this. They were all laughing at me. I was woozy.
Yeah.
Dude, I struggled. I felt like a 90-year-old man. That
You get
needed some
you get the
help.
heebie-jeebies in your stomach, where your stomach kind of is in your throat. It's weird.
Dude, that is, and we went at night, obviously, there.
That's beautiful.
And so going up the elevator, they ask you right away, do you have any issues with light, like flashing light?
Yeah.
No, because it's such an experience. The elevators, as they take you up, it makes a sound. They have this like real haunting sound.
Right.
And it flashes like every 10 stories, it flashes light. Like if you're going to space, they want you to feel like you're on a spaceship or something.
Right.
And you get up here, one of the part of the levels up here, some of it rotates a little bit. One of the floor, there's 5 different levels of this. It's like 90. It's like the 89th through the 93rd floor or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
One of the levels, they have these giant helium balloons everywhere.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And
Yeah.
so while you're overlooking Manhattan, you got balloons everywhere. It's a drug trip, is what it is.
Yeah.
And I have no problem going to the Tower of Americas. I have no problem staying. I mean, we go to
Yeah. You
we
get to
go
100, it's
dude,
like no.
we're getting up here in the 90s. Come on
No,
now.
I'm good.
And it makes the Empire State Building look like a barn from the top of that thing. And that's my lady's silhouette there. That's as close as I could get to the window. They kept giving me shit. Eventually, they made me come over with them. They're like, if we put you like on the end of us, because at the end of this tour, on the very top floor, there's a part of the floor goes out where you're over the
No, sir.
city, and it's glass.
No, sir. I'm not doing
Dude,
it. I'm not doing it.
95 stories
I'm not
up
doing it.
with a glass floor, and they all made me stand there with them.
Absolutely not.
I'm like, oh my God.
Absolutely
My
not.
dick went up in my stomach.
I'm not doing it.
Dude.
I'm with you on that, brother.
It was tough. I'm good. Like I've been to the top of the Empire State. That was pretty trippy. That's insane.
And now you got to remember, Mike, there's men, women too, I guess,
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
that clean the windows.
Dude. I know.
Somebody's got to keep that view perfect for you.
They have.
How much
so
do they make an hour? 200?
I don't know.
Not
the
enough.
Insurance is probably ridiculous. So they give you a video when you first get in there, and it shows the making of that tower. And there's like pictures of the.
Oh my God.
There's pictures of the crew that like put the top, like the I call it the teepee, like the big steeple, or they put the big thing on the top, the very, very top, the big pillar or whatever, the beagle. There's pictures of the dudes putting their thumbs up in the air as they connect it from the outside.
See, I got the heebie-jeebies right now.
With fucking helicopters in the background that are flying lower than they are standing because they're on the very top of this thing. It was unreal and incredible what human beings can do. And I left there scared to death, couldn't wait to get back down. And my other one was America, motherfucker. Fuck terror.
Right.
You can't go to New York City anymore and not see an airplane fly over the city and not get weirded.
Shh.
Seriously.
No.
Yeah. So good times. Saw a lot of places I've never been. I'll talk about it a little bit more as we go along with the week. So sorry to bog the show down with all that, but wanted to get that off my chest and share with y'all how amazing that my trip was. But just, I never thought I was that afraid of being that high. Dude, that was brutal. Like I could go the rest of my life and not have to go up that
No,
high
I'm good
again.
with that too.
I have no problem flying an airplane.
Wow.
But them buildings, man, can't do that. What kind of information?
High-rise window cleaners typically earn $40,000 to $55,000 a year, which is
That's it.
Yeah.
And some can make over 80. And
For union.
Oh, window cleaners. That's crazy.
hell no,
dude.
Yeah, that's
nuts. Steve-O freaked out. Oh, he went to the Willis Tower in Chicago.
I think that's the clear glass as well.
Is Willis still the tallest building in America? I think
I thought it was Sears. I don't know.
Is Sears technically taller, or did the New Yorkers beat them because of they love to put those big points on the top of every building?
Yeah,
you got the big stack, with the light on top. What is the current tallest building in the world, or in America?
Let's find that out.
I think the tallest building in the world is in Japan. I want to say.
Or Saudi Arabia. They keep fighting back and forth.
Right. No, One World is beating it now. It just opened not long ago. It didn't open like, 10 years ago?
104 floors.
Oh, that's not the trades. Okay.
No, that's where I was just at. One World Trade Center.
Yeah, I did not.
No, that's the tallest building in New York. That one there, One World. I was in the Vanderbilt building.
You're in the Vanderbilt, gotcha.
Which is like 94, 95. Certainly in the top 10. One Vanderbilt's fifth. Okay, it's fifth tallest.
All these buildings are in New York. And Chicago,
most of them are. It's just, and the views of the skyline are super incredible. I just couldn't get over my brain fucking with me.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It was incredible. But I just, my brain and my nutsack would not let me enjoy the experience thoroughly.
I feel
it's got that quiver in your balls. It's tough. Anyway, how's y'all's weekend? How's everybody doing?
Good. I was in Dallas. Saw my mom, my sister,
great,
my niece, my nephew. Had a blast with them. We didn't do much. We went to the movies. Yeah. Went to an arcade. We just vegged out at home.
What'd you go see in the movies?
Zootopia 2.
Was it gas? I've heard it's gas.
It's great.
Gas. Does that mean good?
Yes.
It was great. I love Zootopia. I love the first Zootopia. Yeah, it's a kids movie.
Animated.
Yeah. I've heard that it's very good as well. And apparently they
always good time seeing moms.
They built a Zootopia theme park in Japan, and it's obviously super nice and all that stuff. And the movie there just made bukus of money, just so much money over there. So shout out to them.
I was in town with a bunch of theater nerds. My lady and her sons.
What, like Broadway?
Oh yeah. So I wound up going to 2 shows.
Do you like it?
I love it. I think it's great. I think it's great. I mean, it's not, the NBA Finals. I would have rather gone to see the Knicks, but I'm a sports dork. Yeah. They are theater nerds. Yeah. And I do like it a lot because I'm not like I guess I'll just go. No, I'm a happy dude. I enjoy experience.
Yeah.
And my daughters wanted to go to a New York show years ago. So I've been several times to the theater because my daughters love the theater Now, my lady loves the theater, so I've become something of a theater man. I've probably been to 9 or 10 shows.
Damn.
Shit, I've been to the West End in London to see a show before. I like it. It's an experience. They're not all the same. You know what impresses me? That these people are actually able to sing and dance and act live on stage like that.
No do-overs.
Every day.
No do-overs.
Sometimes 3 shows a day doing this shit.
Yeah.
We saw Little Shop of Horrors. Did y'all ever watch Orange is the New Black?
Yes.
I got through a couple episodes and forgot about it.
A lot of lesbian sex in that show.
Yes, there was the hood rat white girl with the cornrows, the redhead, who dies of a drug overdose in jail. You remember her?
Mm-hmm.
She is Madeline Brewer. She's the lead of Little Shop of Horrors. Spectacular. Her talent is ridiculous. Because these people are actors, singers, and dancers all at the same time and doing shit live. And then on Saturday night, we saw Chess. Show called Chess. Did y'all remember the show Only a Guy with Daughters? Did y'all ever watch Glee?
I did not.
I didn't watch it, but I know.
I know it's hella popular.
So you know who Leah Michelle is? She was one of the major players in Glee. She's the lead of the show Chess. And again, it's a bunch of singing, dancing, and a lot of it's so you have to be funny, serious, be able to sing beautifully live, and act and dance, and all do it night after night after night after night for 6-7 months at a pop. And it was really, really fun. It's very cool. Very New Yorky. So I had a really good time. So,
awesome.
Good times. Anyway, how we doing? Everybody else good? Everybody else good?
Rudy, what's Black Thanksgiving like, Rudy?
It's a lot, man. Black Thanksgiving is Thanksgiving. It just everybody has, I guess, some different foods, but
okay.
Our foods is basic.
I wasn't sure. I paused.
Our food is basic. We had turkey. We had ham.
Well, I told
we had greens. You have green? You ever had collard greens?
No.
We do collard greens. We do baked mac and cheese with the crust on top.
What is that? Is it green beans?
No, it's a green. But you season it up.
They're not
the pork
different
in
species.
Jose. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I gotta ask. I had my first white Thanksgiving.
Rudy probably had
years
turkey.
Ago.
Yeah, I did. I had turkey. I had ham.
You were raised in America. Quit acting like you don't know what you're talking about.
My world was shocked when I had a Thanksgiving in Oklahoma and everyone was watching football together. I was like, this is weird.
You should have hit him with something. Like, oh, no, we'd like to go outside. We'd like to bury nuts in the ground. You should have come up with something ridiculous. Eat food and watch football.
Yeah.
Like everybody else.
We chunk spears in the backyard as a game.
Sure.
Like,
They don't eat zebra.
Yeah.
They have
although I have eaten zebra.
That'd be interesting.
I know you. Which is weird.
It is weird.
Adrian Robles, what's Thanksgiving like in Venezuela? A bunch of loud Hispanic music, no TVs, and a bunch of people talking that
no electricity.
Does Venezuela have a Thanksgiving? Like certain time of the year, give thanks as we beat the Aborigines, or we just
I would like to think it's the same time as
ran these other people off or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's like now.
We're getting ready to have another Thanksgiving in Venezuela when we conquer that country here pretty imminently, it looks like.
Yeah, then you guys really can't throw me out.
Getting ready to start bombing Venezuela here pretty soon, it looks like.
Watch out. It might be a 16-1 upset, not like in March Madness. Who knows?
Yeah. No shit.
Watch out. Watch out.
Not happening.
We got a lot of agents inside.
No, the odds of Venezuela beating America are they're not even as good as Tulane winning its opening playoff.
Yeah, that's one button, Buki. They're gone.
We'll see.
It'll be fine. It's just targeted on the drug dealers. Yeah. Not going to kill any innocents unless they happen to be in the house that day.
St. Peter's won one day as well, guys.
You never know. All right. It's in the building. It is Love You Hard TV, and it is Slackers, the official sports bar of our show. Right? Okay, we're getting ready to jump into the sports of the weekend, but bowl season's nigh upon us. The NFL season is in the stretch drive.
So we're almost here.
Hell, the playoffs of football will be around the corner, both pro and college. NBA's getting ramped up. A lot of y'all, December's when you actually give a shit about the NBA starting. So my point is that it's all there for you every single night at any of the 5 area Slacker sports bars in and around town, the official sports bar, where they do sports, drinks, and games. 5 locations: Nacogdoches, 281 and Thousand Oaks, right behind North Star Mall on Rector, the Medical Center on Fredericksburg Road, and behind North Star Mall on Rector. Did I mention that? It is Slackers, the official sports bar. I'm in the building, baby. All right. Mike? What else? What else we want to get into today? I'm down. I'm in that weird mood where it's like the holiday season. I've already had vacation. You know.
What are you doing
I'm
for
having
Christmas?
A good time. I'm having a great time. What's that? What am I doing Christmas?
You gonna be here?
I don't know. We actually have thought about going back.
Oh boy, East Coast Mike, we're gonna lose him.
Yeah, I might go back. Yeah. No, it's funny with my accent. I give myself away. You know, going into story. I like to go into. You know me. I like to go in and chat people up.
Oh, I can't do that. I don't know how you do that.
Well,
I'm trying to avoid it. I'm trying to avoid the small
funny
talk.
enough, I don't do it here.
Yeah, I hate
but
it.
when I'm on vacation, I become that guy.
Do you turn on the Texas? Do you
I
turn
don't
it up a
mean
notch?
to. I can't. I don't.
Do you turn it up a notch? Yeah, I'm from down San Antonio. It's right by.
So unless I've been drinking or smoking,
Or both.
or I'm tired, I don't think I don't normally hear my own accent, right? Unless I've been drinking or again I've been tired.
But to someone in New York, you don't really have to turn it up.
The second I open my mouth in New York City, hey, where you from? I'm from Texas. How'd you know? How the fuck do you think I know? You sound like a hick. The last time I was in New York, the bartender got frustrated with me because I was trying to pick the right beer. He's like, "Hey, Rick Perry, I don't have all day."
New York, they will tell you. They're very blunt.
They're very blunt.
They're very blunt.
But it's not. It's weird because it's not assholey.
Because that's who they
very
are.
Blunt though.
But they're very direct.
Yeah.
One of my best friends is from Queens, and he's just like, bro, you look like shit. And it's not, I don't take it personal.
Yeah,
it's just like, that's just who they are.
Correct. Yeah. You know, in a lot of ways, New Yorkers remind me of Texans. Now, okay, I say in one big way, particularly, because Texans and New Yorkers, as many things as we have different from them,
we're proud.
The one thing we have in common is we got balls. We lead our lives with our balls out.
Yeah.
You know, Texans are cocky.
And we're proud.
And
both
because we should be.
Yeah, both states are very proud of where they're from. You get into a bar, a guy will tell you he's from New York, and within the 3 minutes of talking to him.
And they're all there. It's and when you go into a sports bar, because I bought his shirt in a sports shop. They're all Stephen A. Smith in there. They all know everything.
Oh God,
their opinions are 100% spot on, correct. They know everything about every sport, every team, every player, everything. And they're very hard on their teams. If you don't win the championship,
you
then
suck.
Fire everybody.
Yeah, you suck.
There is no second place in New York.
Yeah.
So anyway, just had a good time. So that I walk in to buy his Jet shirt. It was called Stan's Sports Shop in Hoboken, New Jersey. I open the door and there's an old man. He's probably 68, 69. He's behind the counter and I wasn't sure what he was watching. I opened the door and the first thing, this was Saturday morning. So I knew he was watching a college football game, I guessed. I walk in the door. As I walk in, I hear the guy go, "God damn, it's fucking bullshit call. You got to fucking call that." That's how I got welcomed into his sports store. No, how you doing? Thanks for coming in.
What was he watching? Rutgers?
Fucking A! That's bullshit. No, he was watching Ohio State, Michigan.
Oh.
He's that passionate about Ohio State, Michigan. Sports.
Sports.
That's fucking terrible. It's fucking horrible. And every bad call's the worst call of all time. Every touchdown's the greatest play you've ever seen. The passion is unbelievable. I'm like, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Let me know if you need something." And he got back to the game. I'm like, "Yeah, I need Jets." He's like, "Yeah, no problem. Jets corner right there. Boom." He helped me.
But it was here in Texas, we'd be like, "Man, my customer service was rude at that place."
So I learned to be very, like when I go in, I don't waste their time because I've wasted time before.
Right.
I walk in, I hear, "God damn, that's a bullshit fucking call."
Yeah.
Like, "How you doing? Hey, how you doing? What can I do for you?" "I'm looking for Jets. Guy about my size. Right there, left corner, top row."
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. I took it to the counter. He rang it up. "Thank you very much. Have a great day." "That's a fucked up call."
Yeah.
And he's still bitching as I walk out. So he's bitching, cussing, waits on me, rings me up, tells me thank you, goes right back to bitching and cussing as I walk out the door. It was funny. It was great. I would have rolled on it, but he probably would have been like, "Fuck, don't be fucking taking the phone out."
Why you video me? Yeah.
It's great. Jeez, it's pretty badass. Anyway, so what do we have? Cowboy games as I was gone. Cowboy postgame went well.
It was a good show.
You know, okay. I'm gonna become a bad Spurs fan. I need Wemby back and Castle.
What,
I'm not interested.
Well, this is why I'm interested. I want to see them play, but I'm also not going to be the guy that's like, man, look how deep we are. We beat Denver. Then I'm not going to lose and then be like, well, we don't have Wemby and Castle. So I'm watching and I'm enjoying it, but I don't care when they win or lose because this isn't who they're going to be. So I'm taking all of it with a grain of salt. When they beat Denver, what was that, Friday? I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. It happens. And then when they lost last night to Minnesota, I was like, cool, it happens. When they get full strength, that's when I'll be like, okay, then we can start nitpicking. But I'm not going to nitpick a Minnesota loss with no Castle and Wemby. I'm not going to celebrate a win with no Wemby and Castle because it's the NBA. It's 82 nights. Shit happens. And some teams don't want to be in the damn cup tournament or whatever the hell it is. So, yeah, I'm right here. I'm not up here. I'm not down here. I'm right here. Like, all right, let's just don't let the boat sink. Yeah. And that's what they're doing. Right. Like everybody has a bucket. Everybody's getting water out of the boat. Right. Just keep the water out the boat until Wemby and Castle get back. That's all I ask. And they've done more than that.
Bingo. It's like, and even last night then they lost to Minnesota last night. It's no shame you lost.
Who cares? Yeah.
Even if they had won, I'm like,
same.
That's not the team that's going to be in the postseason. It's hard to give a shit when guys are hurt. Your top two dudes remain out. Fox has been great. I've been keeping up with his stat line.
Vassell was great Friday. Vassell had 18 in Denver.
I've read the recaps and stuff like that. I know Vassell had a great night in Denver. They beat the freaking Nuggets the other night with no Wemby or Castle.
They're in the quarters now, right, Boogie?
Yes.
Yeah, they're in the quarterfinals.
Jokic probably didn't give a shit. Half-assed his way to a triple-double, and his team got beat. But I don't care.
Right.
I have to watch something else. So I don't know. There's no Wemby, no Castle, so it's been hard to keep attention. I'm excited about the Dallas Cowboys, unless they get blown out Thursday night. If I told you the Lions were going to beat Dallas 35-10, could I talk you into that?
Right now, no.
Okay. All right. Okay. But if I told you the Cowboys win by 14, would you believe me?
Yes.
Okay. You feel as good about them as I do.
I do. I feel really good about them.
I don't like feeling this good about the Cowboys.
It goes in these cycles in the NFL. You have the first 4 weeks where you're like, wow, they look unbeatable. Then halfway through, now we're about to hit the last quarter of the season, and you're like, okay, let me reassess everything and say screw October and September.
Right.
I think they can play with anybody in the league right now. Right now, they can play with anybody in the league. So, no, you can't talk me into Detroit blowing them out.
Name all the quarterbacks right now playing better than Dak Prescott. Go. Is he one right now?
I'm really trying to think.
If we ranked all the starters,
I would have said Matthew Stafford until what happened yesterday.
Fucking Panthers. They've now beaten the Packers and the Rams.
Who are they? I don't know who the hell they are, but I would have said Matthew Stafford before yesterday. Yeah. But other than that,
who's playing better than Dak Prescott?
Nobody.
Quarterback?
Nobody.
Josh Allen's not been as good as Dak.
Today, December 1st, 2025.
Yeah.
He's playing. I'm not saying he's the best, but he's playing the best football.
No one's playing better.
Nobody's playing better than Dak right now. Nobody. And if you say anybody else, you just hate the Cowboys, and that's okay, but you're lying to yourself.
Yeah, and that doesn't mean that doesn't change anything I've said about Dak at all in the last 10 years.
Right.
I've ebbed and flowed with Dak. And all you can do is all you can go by is what you're seeing in the now.
Right.
And like no one's playing better than him. That doesn't mean if the NFL blew up and we started the league over, I'm not saying he should be the number one overall pick, but good Lord, he's playing great. So as we get ready for a Cowboy game Thursday in Detroit, where at the beginning of the season, this looked like a gimme easy loss.
Right.
Now all of a sudden, the Lions are kind of up and down. Dallas has a chance to win this game.
Has a great chance to win this game and the division. Y'all are welcome, by the way. The Bears beating Philly. They're only one game back in the loss column.
Crazy.
Of Philly. So, Dallas has a chance to not only win this game Thursday, which I think they do. They still got a puncher's chance at winning the division.
Every time you mention the Bears, it's kind of become a bit now, but I mean it. Every time Rudy mentions the Bears, my immediate response is, it's funny what happens when you get a good coach.
Coaching matters.
Imagine that. You see the man take his shirt off the other day in the
I was like, what the hell? Hey, height.
They were all slapping him on the titty. It was great.
Who would have thought you could rush for 300 yards on Philly's defense?
All of a sudden, Caleb Williams isn't a giant pussy anymore.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the defense isn't underachieving.
Yeah.
All of a sudden now, wide receivers run the right routes. I'll be damned, the offensive line's blocking better. What is this? What's this coaching?
What is
it's
this?
Crazy when you get decent coaching.
Right.
It's pretty funny. All right, it's in the building, presented in part by, it's that Olympus Solar and that GC Roofing. They're separate companies, but we're promoting them at the same time because they do a lot of business together. It is Olympus Solar and Electric. They focus on electric work. They do backup generators, but solar is their bread and butter. If you're thinking about getting solar, I mean, gosh, what it saves people on an annual basis in electric bills is through the roof. Olympus can come put solar on your house. They can give you a little solar farm out in your yard. Maybe you're a business. You want to save money on your business. They do commercial real estate too. And then GC Roofing does all the roofs. So it's like GC comes in, they handle the roofing part. Then Olympus comes in and they lay down all the solar. It is GC Services Roofing, the official roofing company of In the Building, 210-347-0426. And if you're thinking about solar, baby, Olympus Electric and Solar LLC, 210-236-8314. It is Olympus Solar and GC Services Roofing. My guys, Russ and David, they are the two big GMs on each companies, and they do a great job.
What'd you think about what happened Saturday night in Austin?
Well, here we go. Let's do it. Let's get into it then. What I thought about it was, well, here, I mean, what's in my head today is it's an effing shame that the NCAA playoff bracket format is so fucked up and flawed. It pisses me off that human beings, and by the way, this has been me from day one. The day they announced the rules of the playoff expansion, I have bitched about this. To give an automatic bid to a non-Power 4 school is bullshit. To have 12 or 16 teams, and they'll expand it to 30.
Eventually, it's going to get crazy.
Why can't we just take the 12 best effing teams? If the 12 best teams all play in the same conference, tough shit. Why do we have to conference this shit? We're so regional in America.
Yeah.
Our brains just
we're so stuck on making
reward. Oh, you won the division, so you get a home game. Why?
No, you don't deserve it, right?
So I guess the answer to that is the Texas Longhorns will probably not make the playoffs, and that is bullshit.
But if it wasn't
if
it wasn't the AAC though, do they deserve it over someone else with 3 losses? Like, let's just take the AAC out of it. That was my thinking. I'm with you on that, Mike. I think Ohio State, Georgia, A&M, OU.
Yeah.
Just those 4 games alone, you go 2-2 in those games, you probably should get in.
Yes.
You probably should get in. But is there someone I'm leaving out? I wish it would be Miami. I don't know. Just some of these other teams with 2 losses over Texas, even if we took the AAC out of it.
No. There's no. The Longhorns are the best team. They'll be the best non-playoff team ever because I don't think they're going to make the postseason. I mean, they need mass chaos ahead of them right now, or in front of them. They need people to. It's just not going to happen. I think it's probably 2080 that Texas gets in, and if they do get in, then you'll hear all the narratives. Oh, of course, the committee put them in because it's Texas. Had that been, Oklahoma State with the exact same schedule, no way the committee lets them in.
Right.
But they're biased for Texas. That won't hold water this year. If the committee puts Texas in, it's because Texas should be in. The Longhorns are one of the 12 best teams in the country, period. They're probably about the 9th or 10th best team in the country. And it's unfortunate that they lost to Ohio State. I mean, shit. So has everybody else that's played Ohio State. Only Texas has played to within single digits of Ohio State. Ohio State's beaten everybody by double digits except Texas. And that was week 1 when Arch Manning didn't know his ass from a hole in the wall. They beat both their rivals. They beat A&M. They stomped Oklahoma's ass. And that was an ass whipping on Friday night, by the way.
What was?
It took Texas offense a little while to get going because the Aggies defense is great.
Right.
But in the second half, UT dominated Texas A&M in all phases.
Every
that was
time,
a thorough
was,
ass slapping of
yeah,
A&M.
it seemed like every time they got the ball, they were going to score.
Yeah.
Elko all mad. Can we keep the noise down? Like, bro, that shit hurt. That just Elko's response let you know what this game meant.
Yeah.
It let you know what this game meant.
Mm-hmm.
And Ruben's, that's a good question, Ruben. Everything that I can look up is just, it says Texas not in the championship game because Georgia and Bama secured the spots. Bama secured the spot after their win over Auburn. Texas win over A&M was eliminated A&M from the championship game. It doesn't specify why they have pretty much the same record, and Texas is not in over Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they're not. I know why Georgia's in, but I don't know why Texas isn't over Bama. I don't have the answer to that. If Boogie, we can find that.
And of course, the committees change every year. It's different people. And, you used to hear back in the day, well, it's about the body of work. You have to look at all 12 games. And I always thought that was asinine.
Yeah.
That's stupid. You're talking about 18, 19-year-old kids, who they are 8 weeks ago. A lot of them, it's night and day. You need to look at what do your eyes tell you right now. Florida State got kicked out of the playoffs a couple of years ago.
I remember
when
that.
their quarterback got hurt. They were clearly not as good
They were
in
undefeated.
that moment. And they were all like, what happened to body of work? We kicked ass all year till our quarterback got hurt. So we should be in. No, you shouldn't, because right now everybody knows that you'd get your ass kicked by everybody else. Texas would stomp Tulane. They'd take North Texas' ass to the woodshed. Or James Madison or one of these dickweed teams.
Whoever.
I guess I'm more mad that they're going to give an automatic bid to a non-Power 4 school than I am they let Texas in.
Regardless
You know
who
what
it
I'm
is,
saying?
it just shouldn't be the
Throw
AAC.
Texas out. Forget Texas. You should not have the format the way it is. And these conference championship games have got to go away. It's ridiculous. You cannot have conference title games. It's stupid. How dumb is it that Ohio State's getting ready to play Indiana this week? Both teams are going to go out there and they don't want to show everything they have.
And both are gonna get in.
Both are going to get buys, probably. Or both should get buys based on their body of work. The whole fucking thing's flawed. Put the top 12 teams in based on how they're playing right now. I don't care if you started the season 0-3. If you run off 9 straight wins and you're kicking ass and everybody can see you're great, you should be in. It should be about how good you are now.
And this year, this is going to be one of those years that they point to as to why they go to 16. This is what I was saying the whole time. It's never going to be enough because guys 13 through 18 all have a case. Everybody in that region of the guys 13 through 18 that aren't in are going to have 3 reasons why they should be in, and then we're going to go to 16. Then 16 is not going to be enough. So where does it stop? Where does it stop?
I don't know because there's too much money to be made, and
because again, we played Georgia, Ohio State, A&M, and OU, and went 2-2.
Right.
I don't know what else you can do. I'm not a groupie for Sark, but Sark's right. He said, "Should I not schedule Ohio State?" You know what I mean? If I'm not gonna get credit for going into the horseshoe, if I'm not gonna get any credit for that, then what's the Georgia? I have no choice. A&M, I got no choice. OU, I got no choice. But what's the purpose of me scheduling Ohio State, keeping them on the schedule in 28, 29, 30, 31, if I get no credit for it?
You shouldn't. You should schedule UTSA, Dickweed State, and Pillbox University. Whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Asshole Tech. No, you should not. Having these non-conference powerhouse games is dumb. We'll find out here. Ask me next week when they ask me after the conference title games when they release the playoff bracket. Because if Texas is not in, then they're being punished for losing to Ohio State
and Georgia.
Right, and Georgia.
And Florida, the worst. Florida's a bad loss, but I mean, I can't.
It's an SEC
I
loss.
can't find anybody.
If Florida was in the Big 12, they'd have 8 wins.
Yeah, I can't find anybody outside of Ohio State and Indiana that doesn't have a bad loss. Yeah. I can't find anyone that doesn't have one.
Longhorns absolutely are one of the 12 best teams in the country.
Some of the chat think, you think they'll keep Ole Miss out because Kiffin's gone? Or do they make the play-in? Do they make the playoff?
Do
they give them the Florida State treatment?
See, the thing is, Florida State got punished because they lost their best player. Ole Miss hasn't lost any players yet.
Oh, they are.
Unless
They're going to
they
lose
have
at least 8 guys to
10
LSU.
dudes this
Like-
week decide, I'm going to skip the playoffs because
Yeah.
they're getting ready to transfer to LSU.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. You know, I can't bag on Lane Kiffin for this. And is he an arrogant asshole? Absolutely. But do you blame LSU? No.
I don't blame
the system.
I don't blame LSU. I don't blame Lane Kiffin. But I do think that, again, just like there needs to be some rules with the portal, there also needs to be some rules
Bingo.
with the coaches. Meaning, if you leave, especially in conference,
Mm-hmm.
at least for 1 year, you can't take any of your former players with you. You can't, like, he should not be able to pillage Ole Miss.
You shouldn't be able to leave your job for another one this time of year.
That too.
There
Saban
should be a
said that.
window
It
for
should
that.
be a window,
It's
but
bullshit.
at least for 1 year, like next season, 2026 season, no Ole Miss player can go play for Lane Kiffin at his new job. Unless it's the pros, that's different. But if you leave for a college job,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be able to take your players with
I would
you.
rather just put a moratorium on this time of the year. No transferring, no new coaching
They
jobs
use the
till
calendar as an
season's
excuse
over.
because, well, we got to start recruiting. We got the portal. So the portal needs to move.
Mm-hmm.
All of it needs to move so
Yes.
coaches can't get pillaged prior to playoffs.
Correct. Yes, what you just said.
Right.
So I would. I mean, I don't know if I'd put Ole Miss in. Let's see how many kids defect. Because if they're starting quarterback, they just lost their head coach, offensive coordinator, wide receivers coach, and their assistant offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm. I know. Damn.
Their new head coach right now for the playoff run is a former UTSA defensive coordinator. What, Phil Golding? As Al Golding's kid or whatever. I think it's Golden. They have no coaches, but all their players are still on the roster. So if you told me that all these players are going to stay on this roster, you put them in. Those kids earn that.
Fair.
But they lose 9 starters here in the next week or two.
Don't put them in.
You cannot possibly put Ole Miss in the postseason.
Ooh.
Because you're supposed to pick who you think's the best teams right now. Texas is one of the best 12 teams right now. Ole Miss is too, unless they lose 8 guys from their offense. Then no, they're not. It's just common sense. You have to use some common effing sense.
And for the 19th billion time,
Mhm.
if Notre Dame, if y'all can't join the conference, we love you. Keep your NBC money. If y'all can't join a conference, I can't have y'all still playing this schedule from 95 that you tell me is a good schedule. You're telling me that Stanford's still good. Like, you're playing all these teams that don't matter anymore.
Yeah.
And the 2 teams you played that were really good, they beat you.
Yeah.
And Notre Dame's a shoe-in.
Oh, Mike's right. They did promote Pete Golden permanently.
Okay.
Yeah. Never mind.
Permanently?
Yeah. He's in, period. They don't want to go through the bullshit of the coaching search. And the guy they wanted is gone. He went to LSU. They got screwed. Again, it's because Lane Kiffin's such an arrogant prick that he's getting so much hate. But Ole Miss got reminded that there's also a hierarchy in the SEC too.
Meaning,
Y'all ain't LSU.
they're not. As good as he's turned Ole Miss into.
Mhm.
Did you see they're giving him 25 a year NIL and they gave him 100 million? And now look, Mike, and I want to be careful when I say this. I am a man of faith.
Okay.
All right. I do believe in God.
Okay.
But when you say, well, I have God's phone number
Yeah.
and he told me that this was the best job. Nobody, bro.
I'm not saying it's easy
I'm
to
not-
root for the guy.
Bro, like, hey, they offered you 100 million and 25 in NIL.
Yeah.
You no reason to bring God into this, Lane.
I get
Like,
it.
oh, hey, okay, well, let me call him too. Let me get the number, Lane.
Mhm.
Like, bro, again, I believe in God.
Yep.
All right. I'm not, the Bible thumpers don't come for me. But when you go to that card because you
Mhm.
just just say, hey, it's a better job. They offer me a great deal. And I got 25 in NIL money. That was my decision.
But he's Lane Kiffin.
There's no, and who could be mad at you for saying that? But when you say, I went home and I prayed and I talked to God and he told me to do it. What?
You got Jesus hotline at the house.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, again, his handling of it is horrible. But like, if it were like, I wouldn't. If it were 95% of the other coaches in the league, if they
take the
conference, do
LSU
this,
job.
no one's crushing them the way they crush Lane.
Yeah.
But Lane's a colossal prick, a massive douchebag,
And a great coach.
and LSU don't give a shit because they ain't looking for brother-in-laws. They ain't looking for new cousins. They're looking for
No.
natties, and that guy is probably going to win one at LSU.
Absolutely.
That was a horrible decision to bring in Brian Kelly, a Yankee who was a horrible fit in that program. Now they got a guy who's been in the SEC forever. He ain't exactly a Southerner, but he's been in the SEC forever. It's Lane freaking Kiffin. And Ole Miss was fortunate to have him.
Yes.
And they
Hope
got
you
reminded,
enjoyed it.
even though Ole Miss is a playoff team, they ain't LSU.
Without a doubt,
there's even a hierarchy in the SEC. Again, I think Texas should get in. I don't think they're going to, so I don't want to lie. I'm not going to sit here for a week and argue with people. My biggest problem is you're letting rando schools in like Tulane or North Texas or somebody like that. I mean, and by the way, Tulane and North Texas, they don't have a coach either.
I know.
Well, I think is Morris going to stay at North Texas through whatever else happens?
Yeah, because Oklahoma State's an honorable program, you know.
Is John Summerall going straight to Florida? Or is he going to stay at Tulane?
I think he's just coaching the American Championship.
Because if I'm the Gators, I'm like, fuck no, you ain't staying in Tulane. That's Tulane. Fuck them. I don't give a shit if they're at 19-0. This is Florida. You know, so. And that's another thing pisses me off if the AAC gets a school in the postseason over Texas. You can't even keep your fucking coaches. 4 coaches from the AAC have left since I left in the last week. Tulane, Summerall went to Florida.
Right. South Florida.
Who the Memphis's coach went to who? Arkansas or Oklahoma State? Arkansas. Who went to Oklahoma State? Morris, that's right.
Eric, not Chad.
Yeah, I always get the Morris.
And then South Florida's coach left too, didn't he?
He went to Auburn.
Yeah.
You've lost 4 effing coaches, you know. And so, by the way, opens up the door for Jeff Traylor.
I know.
Hey, by the way, Kentucky's probably going to fire Mark Stoops today.
Finally,
there may be another coach from the AAC go to Kentucky. The AAC has become a coaching. It's a coaching breeding conference.
It's the G League.
Yeah, but it's coaches.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, yeah, you play well here, you'll go average 20 in the G League, and then come play big boy football.
Right, but it should not be putting a damn team in the playoffs. If you want to go to 32, okay, cool. Then put the champion of that league in. But if you don't go to 32, they shouldn't have anybody in there.
No, not at all.
Who's first place right now in that damn conference? What's it, a 4-way tie?
UNT.
UNT. North Texas.
So whoever wins the championship game goes?
Yes.
If North Texas were in the Big 12, they'd be 4-8, 5-7. TCU would probably beat North Texas. Come on, man. We got to have some common sense. I'm not being arrogant SEC guy. It's common sense.
Right.
That's just.
I don't know why it's not even debatable.
Not even debatable. All right. Also, you know what else is not debatable? Where you should buy your liquor in this city. You got 7 locations to choose from of Texas Cheer Liquor, the official liquor store. I guess I should say the official liquor stores are all the 7 Texas Cheer Liquors spread out all over San Antonio, Texas, from I-90 headed southwest all the way up to Barney and all the way in between. It is 7 convenient locations in and around the greater San Antonio area. It is Texas Cheer Liquor, the official liquor store up in the building. All right. We got Cowboys post-game show coming up Thursday night again.
It's Thursday?
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
Presented by Legacy Pools of San Antonio after the Detroit game. We're open for business, by the way. If you'd like to jump in and get you a sponsorship for the Thursday night Cowboys game, they're playing great. It's a national televised Thursday night game. We've got Legacy Pools already in, but however, you can jump in here and become the sponsor of the player of the game. You can have the person of the game you want to punch, whatever. You want to get your name out there, your company's name out there Thursday night during post-game show? Reach out to me and Rudy. Let's talk. All right, let's get into some punching. Let's get violent, shall we? We've been giving thanks too much.
Yeah, too much thanks, Mike.
Let's punch, folks.
Who
it's
am I
time for
play?
people that want to punch on In the Building here on Love You Hard
Now,
TV.
it's time for People I Want to Punch on In the Building.
Yeah. All right, who are you punching, Rudy?
Gosh. Who do I want to punch? You go first. I don't know if I'm not in the punch mood. It's the holidays.
All right. I want to punch the guy whose ass I almost had to kick in New York City.
Oh, shit. I knew something had to go. It was too much positivity. I knew it had to be something that went on.
You got to have one crazy New York meltdown.
Yeah, for sure.
Every time I go, I have a great time, and I can't wait to go back. But there's always, because New Yorkers have that reputation of being rough and mean and confrontational and all that shit. So we went to. We were in. It was right before the Broadway show. So we're in Midtown Manhattan, right there off Times Square, where all the tourists go. And we went to a. I think it was a Cuban restaurant. They have empanada, like the best empanadas in the city. And so we're having our empanadas and everything's great. And so we're walking to the front to check out. And we're standing there at the gate, or standing there at the front. And there's a guy ahead of us that he's getting ready to pay, so we're waiting on him. It's our whole group. It's me, Nina, both her sons, and then Nina's son's boyfriend. All 5 of us there. So we're waiting to check out. There's this one old man. He's very New Yorker looking guy. Clearly a New Yorker. And he's getting ready to check out. And he goes, "Can I speak to your manager real fast? Just real fast." And the manager happens to be sitting right there at the end of the bar and hears him. It's a Latino dude, a Cuban. Pops up. What can I do for you? And I couldn't make out what he said. He was really soft. He's just like, "Oh, it's just something." And the manager's like, "Oh, that's our bad. We'll take care of that. No problem. No problem." I think he weighed maybe his beers or something. Maybe it took too long to get his beer.
Mm-hmm.
So the manager's like, "Oh, no problem, sir. We're sorry about that. We don't ever want that to happen. We'll take care of it." And that wasn't enough for the old man who was complaining.
Of course not. Never.
I didn't hear every word they said, but all of a sudden the old man goes from 0 to 80.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking bullshit in that New York accent. "This is ridiculous." And he clearly got his beer because he was drunk.
Yeah.
"This is ridiculous. I want to talk to the general manager." The guy's like, "I am the general manager. I want to talk to someone over you." And I'm like, "Excuse me, I just want to pay. I'm just trying to pay my tab." And so the old man, the old man's like, "I'm never fucking coming back here again." And the manager's like, "That's great. Have a good night. Just please leave." And so the old man turns to head out. But I guess his pride kicked in. He's probably 60. He's an older dude. He's
7 beers
he's not
in.
Ancient, but he's 60. He's in decent shape though. And he's being ugly. And I got my family with me. So whatever, we're just chilling. I'm just trying to pay. He starts walking to the door and stops, turns around, walks over, Rudy. They have a tip jar for the waiters on the bar. He runs to the bar, grabs the tip jar full of the bar staff's money, and tries to haul ass out of the restaurant. And so two big ass Cuban dudes come out of nowhere, and they're just trying. Whoa! Because this fucker's now stealing.
Yeah, hey, now it's theft.
And they're trying to get the big tip jar out of his hand, and he swings his right arm, and money goes flying everywhere, and he starts falling back toward us. And I got my 110-pound girlfriend right here with me. And I'm like, "Baby, come here." I grab her, yank her to the back, and I get in the way, and he stops, and he's like, "Fuck you, I'm leaving. And I'm like, "You need to leave." And he hears me say that. Turns around, and as he turns around, I bow up. I bow up on his ass. And me and 2 dudes from the restaurant escort this motherfucker out. I had no problem helping him. We got his ass out of there. And he got out onto the street, and he's turning around. He kept looking back. "You motherfucker, fuck you, motherfucker." And I'm standing there at the door making sure had he come in, I'd have clocked him in the face. Yeah. And it took him, he wouldn't leave.
He was drunk.
He wouldn't leave.
He was drunk.
And I told the manager, "Call the cops." And the manager's like, "No, I'd rather beat the shit out of him. I'm not calling the cops." I'm like, "Okay, well, that's cool
That's
too."
some New York shit.
And so we pay, and we're walking out, and he's still out there on the street bitching. And thankfully our Uber showed up. So punch this motherfucker.
Yeah, punch him.
What an asshole.
Who tries to steal the tip jar?
Dude.
Like, what do they have to do
Crazy
with
shit.
it?
What a
Them people busting their ass for them tips.
Yeah, and he's all drunk. He almost ran into. Had he made contact with Nina, I would have beat the. I would have pumped. He would have had to go to the hospital because all my adrenaline had kicked in at this point. I'm a tourist,
Yeah,
not in my city, So you're already on alert anyway as a husband and a dad, and I got
For sure.
stepsons, and I'm already on, you're already kind of, when you know how it is. You've led your family to New York. You got your chest out. You got your head on a swivel because you're not in your own town.
On a swivel, for
And
sure.
this asshole almost made, I would have beat the shit out of him had he come back in, because I was ready to roll. Because it was just so out of line.
Yeah.
And then you go and grab the tip jar. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, so punch the asshole from Midtown Manhattan.
Damn, Mike. Of course, it wouldn't be a trip
almost
without Mike having to fight
bumped
somebody.
into my lady and tried to steal tip jars from hardworking people.
Yeah, that ain't
Punk
right.
motherfucker. Hopefully got hit by a bus going home. Who you punching?
I'm gonna punch people. So what day was this? Friday.
Yeah.
We were going to go to my sister wanted to take us to this really cool arcade. She thought the kids would enjoy it. It's in a shopping center.
Yeah.
Well, it's Black Friday, so
Okay.
people are out. It's way too crowded. We probably shouldn't have went anywhere,
Yeah.
but we did. So we're waiting for this parking space. Car backs out, and then all of a sudden, 2 Latino young girls run into the parking spot on foot, and they just stand there, holding the parking spot for somebody. People that hold parking spots with their bodies punch them, but also punch my brother-in-law for cursing them out. And bro, I haven't been here 24 hours. I'm not trying to fight anybody. So he rolls down the window. He's like, "Y'all need to get the fuck out of here." And I'm like, "Bro, what are you doing?"
Oh my God.
And the young girl goes, "Why are you mad, you old ass N-word?"
Whoa.
Yeah.
Was she a white chick?
No, Latina. But it wasn't. It was
Okay.
It wasn't ER.
Well, of course, all the kids.
They all use it.
All
So
the
he's like,
kids use
"You
the
mad,
AH
you old
version.
ass
Yeah.
N-word?" And me and Sean look at each other like, and Anna's in the back, and we like, "What the?" Yeah. So punch people that try to save parking spaces when the parking lot's crowded. Punch y'all, but punch my brother-in-law
That's a
too
good
for
one.
rolling down the window, telling the girl, "Hey, you need to get the fuck out of here." I'm like, "Bro, well, we don't know who she with. You ain't got no gun. I didn't travel with no gun.
Yeah.
We're in Texas. Motherfuckers shoot first and ask questions later. Like, yo, you need to calm down."
Yeah.
So punch my brother-in-law for overreacting, but punch people that try to save parking spaces.
I wouldn't want to fight your brother-in-law.
He's a big dude.
He'd whoop my ass from
He's a
one
big
end of the
dude.
room to the
He's
other.
a big dude, but it's all right. Yeah, so that's my punch. Punch people saving parking spaces with their bodies.
Yeah, it's tough when you have run-ins with folks when you're traveling
Yeah.
because you're not in your area.
No, I don't know
You're
these
kind of on
people.
alert.
I don't know who she with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, man. Hell no.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Like, we just take the loss.
It's fine. Yeah,
We'll
take
just
the
take
loss
the
and,
loss.
and live to see another day.
Yeah, my brother-in-law wildin'.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you ain't got no hands. I ain't got no hands. And you, neither one of us got a gun. Let's just find another parking spot.
Wouldn't even know how to pull the trigger.
Hell
anyway if we
no,
had one.
bro.
Oh, man. Golly. All right. Orlando Kell can handle your divorce. That bastard that ran in, almost knocked my lady over in the restaurant.
You shouldn't be married to that asshole.
Yeah, I don't know if he's married or not, but F him, man. Golly. God help the woman that did marry his ass or anybody that lays down underneath his old butt. It is Orlando Kell, the official family lawyer in the building. He brings people I want to punch each and every day at 210-775-4995. You can email Orlando directly, orlandokell@gmail.com. orlandokell@gmail.com. By the way, I've been traveling and out of touch and busy. I did see Jeff Traylor and Army's coach. Was it Jeff Munkin? Is that his name?
Yeah.
What the hell was that scene? Traylor, the East Texan redneck came out and Jeff the other night.
What happened, Bookie?
That's the biggest rivalry in college football that no one talks about.
Yeah, but
Army,
what started that?
Yeah, Army UTSA. The both schools hate each other. Well, I should say both teams hate each other. Army beats the shit out of UTSA every time. Jeff Traylor loses his home conference winning streak. I'm sure he was a little salty.
Army didn't beat their ass. What was
It
it,
was
by
about
field
3?
goal?
Well, they don't. UTSA does not beat Army.
Ever.
We beat
Well, I know.
Army. What are you
Army's
talking
tough.
about?
It's a tough matchup.
Yeah, they just run the ball on us. And
Yeah, by the way, did y'all see Jeff Traylor get bowl eligible last week? Just let you know.
did.
All you fucking
But
haters.
Jeff
out
was
there.
hot. What was Jeff mad about, though? Traylor.
Yeah, what? I get that there's a rivalry, but Sark didn't fight Elko, at the 50. What set off that? Anybody see? I didn't even. Normally, I'll go watch Jeff's post game press conferences. I didn't even look at it.
Look at that ass whooping. 6-1 Army are against us.
We beat them once.
Yeah.
Well, one time. Fuck. They beat our ass every year. And
Army's good, bro.
Jeff knows it, and he's probably a little salty that day.
They're a little salty.
I would be too if you lose your home conference winning streak on that shit in a game.
Good point. I forgot about
yeah,
that
but
streak.
what particularly set these two off? That where Jeff walked away, then came back.
It was something was said.
Something, yeah. Jeff turned around and came
He
back.
probably said, "We own your ass."
Probably, and
Who
it wouldn't be
knows?
wrong.
Who
Would
knows?
not be wrong.
Are Army and Navy, Air Force allowed to take NIL?
I don't think they do.
I don't think they're allowed,
That's a good question.
which sucks if they can't.
I don't guess they are.
Could you imagine like Donald Trump is like, I want Army to be good, funnel all our money into Army football.
I'm
go.
I wouldn't be
surprised.
mad at it.
I mean, there's nothing. What would stop him from doing?
Because you still got to go serve the country. So if you make as much money as possible while doing it, I think
Yeah.
they should be allowed.
I'm
But
so-
I don't think they
You know
are.
what? If Trump heard you say that, he'd probably be like, "Oh shit, you're right. I should do that." Because that's how Trump kind of rolls.
No service academies do not
Trump
have NIL.
runs the world
Wow.
by the seat of his pants every day. So I could totally see like someone saying Army should get NIL money. Wait, they don't already? That's bullshit. Let's pass a
He
law.
signed
make
an
sure they do.
executive order that day.
He absolutely would. I
Anyway.
would like to know exactly what spurred that the other night. I know they don't like each other, but what about that? That moment led to that scene there where they damn near went to blows. That was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Before we leave college football, Mike,
Mhm.
does that loss Saturday erase everything A&M accomplished this year? Like, honestly.
No,
Like,
you lost on the
it kind of
road,
feels
man.
like that.
You know what? Because I know what you mean, and if I can't, kind of, but
I think they would have rather lost to Notre Dame or LSU
I think the Aggies would rather go 8-4 and beat Texas.
than be 11-1.
Right. The only thing that'll make up for that is if they win the national title. So let's say they make the playoffs and lose in the first round. You ended your season with 2 losses, one to your bitter rival and your playoff game, and you lost. The Aggies will call that a lost season. It's failed.
Damn.
The season's on the brink of being failed right now. A&M has to win at least one playoff game to justify what happened the other night, and even that might not sit right.
You're right.
Look at Ohio State. Ryan Day had to get security posted out front of his house last year, and the guy won the fucking national title.
That's crazy.
But he don't beat Michigan, so he sucks ass.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Let me say this about A&M since you brought this up. I've watched 9 A&M games
Same.
all year. I'm so disappointed in Marcel Reed. He shit the bed.
He didn't have his
He
best
was
game.
non-competitive.
He didn't have his best game.
That looked like a kid that looked like the starter was hurt and you're the backup. He didn't look good at all.
He
that
did
was
turn his
bad.
ankle early, but that's still no excuse.
Tough
You
shit.
back out there. You
Then
went out
don't
there.
play him.
Right.
He was not competitive. You don't have a quarterback on the roster that can come in off the bench. You're not. That ain't SEC ready.
Yeah, you're right.
You got to have supreme quarterbacks. You got to have multiple quarterbacks on your roster. They had to go back to him. Yeah, but he didn't look that hobbled to me in the second half, even though he did. That looked bad when he did it, but he didn't look that hobbled. He just didn't play
no,
good.
He didn't play good. He
No, that was
played
bad.
probably his worst game. A lot of
And
nerves.
Arch kicked ass in the second half.
I thought Arch had moments. I thought Arch had even the touchdown, Mike. I was mad at him.
The run,
No. The one he threw where the players wide open.
it was
Arch
too
almost
high. I know.
overthrows him and behind him. I'm
Yeah,
like, Arch,
Wing-
there's nobody 10
Yeah,
yards in front of
Wingo
him.
saved
So,
their
yeah,
ass.
Wingo saved there, or whoever it was that caught it. But no. And lastly,
I hope it doesn't take away from the A&M season, but it does.
it does.
It does.
It felt like
Totally sucks.
it felt like their season ended Saturday night.
In all those narratives, they ain't played nobody. It's the easiest SEC schedule in the history of the SEC. None of that, all those narratives now are there. Still little brother. You still can't beat UT. Your season, it's a waste. You beat 9 shit teams. You're going to get curbed. They need to win 2 playoff games minimum to make this season salvageable.
And
That's unfortunate, but it's true.
and if I'm DeBoer,
Mm-hmm.
I would rather have Texas in this game. Because if Bama loses, that's 3 losses. Are they in? That would be 3 losses. If Bama loses the SEC title game, can you justify putting Bama in with 3 losses?
Well, if you don't put Bama in, then there's no way you put Texas in because Texas didn't even get to the conference championship game. I would. I would put Alabama in.
I-
The SEC is the one conference where a three-loss team should get in anyway. Absolutely. No other conferences but the SEC. I'm born and raised in the state of Texas. I was raised around the Southwest Conference and the Big 12. I'm not some SEC honk.
Me neither.
I'm telling you how I see it.
That's fair. No, that's fair. You're making sense.
I mean, I can't be dishonest because I ain't fuck Alabama and LSU. I'm from Texas. No, I'm watching every week. I've watched the SEC. I watch it religiously now.
Same.
And I didn't even want to. When Texas was like, "Oh, we're going to the SEC," I'm like, "Fuck," because I didn't enjoy the SEC for years. Because, like you said, I love New York City. Maybe it's the best city in the country, but I ain't from there.
No, I feel you.
I'm not some SEC cheerleader. I watched the Longhorns take Oklahoma's ass to the woodshed.
And OU's in.
I watched UT. I watched Arch Manning be unstoppable against Vanderbilt, who's top 10 team in the country. I watched Arch Manning suck ass, but in elite defense, damn near beat Ohio State week 1. I watched the number 3 team in the country go into Austin the other night, and Texas beat their asses.
And they're in. We beat 2 playoff teams.
Yes. And you're in the SEC. I don't give a shit if you struggled against Kentucky. I don't give a shit.
You beat them.
Who didn't struggle?
And the
At
SEC,
1 or 2 times
there's
a
no
year.
weeks off.
What school has not struggled in a couple of games they should have beaten the shit out of them? Outside of Ohio State, go. You can't do it.
Bama beat Auburn by the skin of their ass.
Texas almost lost to Kentucky.
And Mississippi
big
State.
Fucking deal. Oregon damn near got beat 3 times. They're in. There's an anti-Texas.
And Indiana's schedule is dog shit.
There's a lot of people in this state that are anti-Texas, which is crazy to say because Texas is probably the most overhyped program in the country because of their brand. And that's true. Both things are true. UT is the Dallas Cowboys of college football.
Right.
They have more lovers than anybody and more haters than anybody. You know,
Facts.
Texas is one of the 12 best teams in the country. I just don't think there's any debating it, but there is because they lost 3 times.
Everybody has a bad loss.
They lost to Georgia, who is probably going to lose to Ohio State.
Georgia was an ass kicking. That's what hurt about that one.
They got blown out. And it's probably going to be Ohio State and Georgia in the national championship game. So you lost to the 2 best teams in the country. And you got beat by, who am I missing?
Florida.
Florida. That's a bad loss. But Florida's an SEC school. And Florida.
And it was on the road.
Yeah, and Florida's not going to suck forever. It's still Florida.
And
Florida
Georgia
would go 8-4, 9-3 in the Big 12.
Georgia, Ohio State were both on the road.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I know. But we got to get Tulane in. And got to save room for Notre Dame because they're independent. And
Fuck
they're
Notre
Notre Dame, so Texas probably won't get in. All right, it is In the Building, presented in part by Jay Robaldo, the official real estate agent of In the Building. If you ain't got the right real estate agent, you ain't got the right it's flawed from the top. You ain't going to have a good home buying or selling experience. Our guy is the great Jay Robaldo from the Robaldo Realty Group. Every time I go to his social media, he is announcing a closure. He's the closer. Why is he closing so many properties each and every week? Because he's great. You know, a lot of real estate agents, they get excited when they have 2 closings a month.
Yeah.
My man has to announce 1 a day because he knows what he's doing. And the staff he has over there is sublime. It is Robaldo Realty Group, 210-887-1081. Jay Robaldo, go look at his website. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, it's Robaldo.com. Robaldo.com. All right, I wanted to present something, a bit, if you will. And by the way, we have a members-only show coming up here in a little while.
You want to do the bit in members? You want to do it for free?
We started, the 20. I thought we'd do a bit. The 24 dumbass bits of Christmas.
F the freeloaders.
I'm going to come in here. Starting tomorrow, we'll give the free one. We'll give the freebie starting tomorrow, but I think we'd save this for members.
Yeah.
All right, so starting with our members show today, we're going to have the 24 dumbass bits of Christmas. All right.
I'm down.
Bit number 1, I'm gonna come in here each and every day with a bit.
Okay.
You know, it may be a sports thing. It may be, who knows what it might be.
And it's almost time for douchebag, Turney.
That starts tomorrow.
Tomorrow, damn.
Yeah, we've got that too. We're going to hopefully Lane Kiffin doesn't win in a runaway just because he's top of mind.
I know.
And a lot of people have nominated him. I'm not sure if he makes the bracket right now. I need to go look at it again. So we have until tomorrow for you to get your entries in. Who is the douchebag of the year? All right. Tell me, some people give me a list. Some people just give me one, whoever it is. Who's been the douchebag, not of the century, of the year? Who's had the douchiest 2025? You have until tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Texas time to get your entries into my email. My email is miketaylorshow@gmail.com. My man Kong Clip says, I can name 14 schools better than Texas. Name them then, homie. Email me. Post my email up there, Bouquet, so people can give me their entries. It's miketaylorshow@gmail.com. Kongs, you ain't 14 teams in the country better than Texas. At least? Nah. There might be 8 teams better than UT, but not 14. Email me, and then I want your D-bag entries too. All right, so we'll save the dumbass bits of Christmas. All right, it's fine. How about a little NFL gumbo to end the show then?
Let's do it.
You got the NFL music, Bouquet? Let's do it. The NFL was a wonky week where we had Thursday night game, had a triple header on Thursday, Friday night game.
Sunday, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I'm a fan of Mariota, and I watched. I enjoyed that game. That was a great game. It was a great game. Denver almost got. And shout out to Quinn for going for 2. You're 3-8.
Yeah.
Go for that too. Let's go home. He went for it. They didn't get it. Denver, like someone said, Bo Nix is playing as good as Dak. No. Let me tell you something. I hate to do these hypotheticals because they don't matter. Dak had Denver's defense. They beat 13-0. Denver's defense is nasty. Bo Nix is playing great. Don't get me wrong, but he has one of the best QB whisperers whispering in his ear all game, and he has one of the best defenses in the entire football league, if not the best. Definitely the best defensive front 4. So great game last night, by the way, Denver and the Commanders. Shout out to Marcus.
I don't know what the feeling is on Dan Quinn and Coach Bro in D.C. right now. They all should get a mulligan. I mean, shit, they went to the NFC title game a year ago. But you know how crazy owners are and GMs,
He ain't getting fired.
No way. Even though Dan Quinn took the blame for Jaden Daniels overplaying him when he was hurt.
It's football.
It's football, man. And they are 8 months from going to the NFC Championship game. The Commanders will have a high draft pick in the draft now because they suck this year. They'll reload and get right back on the horse next year. I don't have any doubt about that.
No.
But you're right about my Denver Broncos.
Your boy Joe Burrow's back.
Have I mentioned Jeff? Have I mentioned coaching is
Sean Payton.
Yeah. I know you. I know it's an ass whip. So let's see. I was on vacation last week, so I was out. I missed a lot, but how did the Bengals do against the Ravens on the road? I missed that, y'all. What was that? How'd that go?
32-14.
I didn't happen to see. Oh, okay. So the Cincinnati Bengals got Joe Burrow back and went into Baltimore and curb stomped the red-hot Ravens, who were rolling.
They were rolling.
I'll be damned.
Burrow, 261, 2 TDs, no INTs. And Jamar Chase. There's no need to curse out your whole team and spit on people. You just didn't have your quarterback. 7 catches, a buck 10.
Jamar was happy.
Yeah.
He was excited. Nobody got spit on.
What an ass whip.
How about Aaron Rodgers getting booed in Pittsburgh, then throws his wide receivers under the bus in the postgame? Hopefully all the boys will start coming to the meetings now. They said not all the receivers go to all the meetings. Still not in sync.
Is he on the list for
I don't know.
douchebag?
He ought to be. I haven't tallied it all up yet, but he gets votes every year.
Yeah.
So would you argue the Dallas Cowboys are playing as well as about anybody right now?
They're playing the best football in the league right now because they have the best receiver duo and they got help on defense.
How about that? Yet the Carolina Panthers beat their ass a month ago.
They lost to the Cardinals.
Have now beaten the Packers and the Rams. Can you make the case that the Rams and Packers are the 2 best teams in the NFC? You can make the case.
I can make a case.
Panthers beat their asses. Explain to me the Carolina Panthers.
I can't.
They're the typical NFL team. They're the typical 500 NFL team, man.
Well, what else happened yesterday that was wonky? Yeah, that's about it. It was wonky. I'll give props to C.J. Stroud because the Texans have been on a little bit of roll while he's been out.
Yeah, and the Colts have come back down to earth.
Yeah, Colts came out. They got the Colts, and C.J. Stroud was kind of like, hey, don't forget about me.
Yeah, watch out for those Houston Texans all of a sudden.
Yeah.
That happens every year. Right around now, somebody you don't even think about.
Right.
The two teams right now that are kind of sneakily good are Dallas and Houston.
Yeah.
Crazy enough. And, oh, by the way, speaking of reinforcements, and I know how we all feel about him, I just hope his head's on right.
Who's
After
that?
all that bullshit, all that fudging injuries and throwing the team under the bus and taking up for his best buddy, Micah Parsons.
Oh, shit.
Trayvon Diggs should play Thursday night in Detroit. I mean, I just hope he's the same. He's a solid cover corner. He don't want nothing to do with contact.
Read the room.
But he can still cover. This team's playing well. Please don't come in here and fuck it up with your bad vibes.
Bad attitude. Yeah.
Please don't do that. Don't get in the face of a 5'9" reporter because you don't like something you put on Twitter.
He's an
Don't
asshole.
bitch and cry all day on the sideline. Don't retweet Micah Parsons' asinine tweets. Go out there and earn your money. They're paying you $90 million fucking dollars.
Amen.
God almighty, you won't even rehab with the team because you don't trust their medical. No, it wasn't even that. It wasn't even about trust. It was just he didn't want to leave Florida. Well, I like Florida. Okay, dude, you're back. Please don't go out there and fuck it up.
Yeah. That's all I ask.
That's all I ask. Meanwhile, the Lions, they should get all-pro safety Kirby Joseph back for this game. He's missed 6 weeks. Busted knee, but he's good.
Their all-world wide receiver may be out, though.
Yeah, I know. Kirby Joseph is as good as it gets at safety in the NFL. The Lions are desperate. They need wins.
They need a
This
win.
could be a good game.
They'll go
Damn
for it
good
on
game.
4th and 20 on their own 10.
So how do we feel? Okay, it's a good segue. How do we feel about Glenn Rose's own Dan Campbell?
The shit's not funny anymore. You're costing your
No.
team's wins. Punt the ball. Again, last year, this whole time, I was like, man, Dan Campbell gives Ben Johnson a lot of freedom because they've been going for it on 4th for a couple years.
Yep.
All the while, it was freaking Dan Campbell because they're doing the same shit now. And I watched the Bears. Ben Johnson is punting.
Mhm.
4th and 2, Ben Johnson is punting the freaking ball.
Yep.
Dan Campbell is not cute anymore. We don't think, that you're, tough as nails. This isn't Madden. This isn't PS5. Punt the ball, sir. Now, I don't want you to figure it out against the Cowboys, but again, it's not cute anymore.
He is a tremendous leader. What he's done in that shit town, well, that bad organization, is a miracle. But he has, I don't know if it's arrogance, the redneck in him, the pride. Dude, he has one major flaw that keeps him out of the list of the best coaches in the league. It's his own stubbornness.
Right.
That being said, I hope he goes for it every time Thursday night because it'll feed right into Dallas. I hope.
Yeah.
All right, it is in the building. There's some gumbo. Who is it tonight? Who do we? Oh, I forgot. Hell, we got a game tonight. This week's not even over.
Patriots Giants.
Giants.
Oh, God, I ain't watching that shit.
Geez. All right, Tri-City Paint Associates.
What's up, Tri-City?
I got to get this shoulder looked at now. I told Roel, our guy over at Tri-City, that I'd get in there soon.
Me too. My lower back and my hips.
2 years of this damn shoulder, and I've been babying it for the better part
Stop
of the
waiting,
year.
fellas. It's okay to go
That's
check
enough.
it out.
I'm tired of waiting.
Go check it
Yeah.
out.
I may get through Christmas. I've already told Royal I'm definitely coming in January. I got to get this shoulder looked at. Watch, they're going to do. It's probably going to take 10 minutes. They're going to fix it.
Yeah.
And I've been a year in pain. But you know what? That's what they do. It's Tri-City Paint Associates. Quality care delivered. Offices all over the state of Texas, but they got several right here in San Antonio, Texas. They got them all. Hell, there's one in New Braunfels. 4 or 5 right here alone in San Antonio. If you're watching in Corpus, they got an office in Corpus. They got offices, and they got 2 in Austin, 2 in Dallas. It is Tri-City Paint Associates. The statewide number 844-789-7246. There will be an office near you if you're in Texas. The main headquarters are here in Stone Oak in San Antonio, but no matter where you're watching, these are the boys to get your butt back feeling good again. I've battled this dumb shoulder really for 2 years, but it gets, especially now that it's gotten cold, which I'm scared it's getting arthritic. I need to go get it. I need to quit being a dumbass, like you said. Quit waiting.
A lot of people always, oh, man, I'm going to have surgery on this. That's what Tri-City Paint is there for, that you avoid the knife. If you can avoid the knife, avoid it. check out Tri-City Pain Associates.
Nice, thank you. All right, it's Tri-City Pain Associates, the official rehab clinic up in the building. All right, we have a members only coming up.
Let's do it.
All right, we asked this question earlier. Who's playing better than Dak? Let's actually get into that. And also, the 24 dumbass bits of Christmas will begin. It is members only coming down. If you're not a member, you go to our channel, Love You Hard TV on YouTube. Click join. Follow the link. For as low as $4.99 a month, you can become a member of our program. All right?
Come here, Molly.
Members only. Comes down in 15 minutes. We'll see you in a minute. Love you hard.